This is how we evaluate whether or not we have priced a home properly. This is why it's very important to know whether your agent is a seller's agent or a buyer's agent. They're actually a little bit scary when you ask them this question. Was it my price? So here is some data for you. Forget what your realtor told you. Let's look at actual actions. If your home was on the market for 30 days or more and you had less than 10 showings, your home is 10% overpriced, which means if your home was on the market at $1 million, your home should be priced at $900,000. And had you been priced at $900,000, your home would have sold. If you received 10 showings in the 30 days or more you were on the market, but you never received an offer, you're roughly 5% overpriced. 5%, if you were on the market at $1 million, you would have sold at $950,000. What if your realtor underpriced your property? This does happen. If you receive multiple offers in 30 days or less at your asking price or very close to your asking price, you are likely 2% underpriced, and your realtor should have been able to create a negotiation situation to receive $1,020,000 for you. Get it? 2% overpriced. We're sticking with $1,020,000. Now, obviously, there are other factors that go into this, like a robust marketing plan, but just pure numbers for a good agent. This is how we evaluate whether or not we have priced a home properly and whether or not that home requires an adjustment. Some agents feel that reducing a price is disrespectful to you. Can I share why it's actually bad service to not reduce the price? Well, I assume if you really need to get your home sold, you would want to know if your home was overpriced so that you could decide whether or not you wanted to make an adjustment or to just enjoy the home. If your realtor never provided you with any data to make that assessment, they actually devalued your property by leaving it on the market for an extended period of time without receiving offers, without getting the home sold. Because we all know, you yourself as a buyer, me myself as a buyer, if you guys are going out to look at a home, right? You find the home you love and you ask the realtor, well, how long has it been on the market? The realtor tells you 100 days. Are you going to make an asking price or are you going to make an offer below asking? At 100 days, you're always going to lowball or make a lower offer. That's what all buyers do. So by your realtor or you deciding not to lower the price when one was needed and leaving it on the market for an extended period of time, you have actually devalued your property. So the first thing you're going to want to look for when choosing your next agent is, do they have experience working with sellers? Have they primarily worked with home sellers or do they represent buyers? So homeowners tell me all the time, well, how am I supposed to know this? It's really easy, guys. You go to this search tool called homes.com. Real simple, homes.com. Then you put in the agent's name, verify it's the correct agent. Sometimes like Jane Smith, there's more than one. Make sure it's the right realty office and area. And then you're going to scroll to the bottom. And what you will find is the amount of homes that they have sold for sellers versus the amount of homes they have sold for buyers. And what you're going to want to look for is someone who works more for sellers than they do for buyers. Why is this important? If you needed to get a new heart, you would want to go to a cardiac surgeon. You wouldn't want to go to a nose plastic surgery doctor, right? You would want to get the right doctor to help you with the problem you're having. It is no different with real estate. Skill sets can vary. Some agents are rock stars at helping buyers find the right house. They know every builder, they have every lender in their back pocket, they know all the tricks to get buyers the best possible deal on the best possible home. They may not necessarily be the right agent to sell your home. They may not have the right tools to help you get top dollar and achieve your goals. This is why it's very important to know whether your agent is a seller's agent or a buyer's agent. The next thing you should do is check out the client experience. We live in a review nation, guys. If you have ever had a bad experience, 9 out of 10 people have put that experience on Google, Yelp, or somewhere for someone to see. The same is true of real estate agents. And the best place to look at reviews is on Zillow.com. When a negative review is posted on Zillow.com, an agent cannot remove it. It is unremovable. So Zillow is the best place to look at reviews. Hear me out on this, guys. If an agent can't even negotiate for themselves, how are they going to get you top dollar? A strong negotiator is essential to protecting your interest. And this could mean the difference for you of thousands, or if you're in the $1 million range, hundreds of thousands of dollars for you. Great agents, especially in the luxury market, they're actually a little bit scary when you ask them this question. They will be a little bit offended when you ask them this question. Not in a rude way. They're just very proud of their skills. That's a good sign. You want an agent who not only is going to stand up for themselves, but most importantly, for you and your home. Another thing that's a red flag, while we may enjoy sometimes feeling like the boss and pushing people around, it can give us a little hit of dopamine. Your agent has to be the leader and not the follower. Your agent is going to be the quarterback of this transaction, and maintaining leverage over the other side, guiding the process, is in your best interest. They must remain professional. They should never be a pushover. They must confidently advocate for you and your goals. I cannot stress this enough for you guys. One of the number one reasons why I've been so successful here is I have essentially been able to push around the other agents who are not skilled. The agents who are just,
oh my God, you have a dog? I have a dog. Let's do business.
I am able to beat them out of thousands of dollars for my clients because they do not know how to negotiate and they do not advocate for their clients. Hear me loud and hear me clear. While someone might be your best friend and you may love playing tennis with them or paddleball, do not use them as your agent. They are going to cost you a lot of money if that is the way they maintain themselves in a negotiation situation.